Hi, I'm Ginny and I'm from Ginny Coppenhall Photography, and I'm here with the sixth in the series of my photography challenges, my Eat, Sleep, Create, Repeat challenges in collaboration with the Digital Dukes Creative Homework Programme. I've absolutely loved seeing your photographs from the previous weeks, and if you haven't done those but would like to have a look back at them, the videos are all still available on the Dukes social media pages. I'll give you the details of those in a second. So these challenges are designed for staying at home, and perhaps they provide some creative ideas for you. Perhaps they are a fun activity to do with your family, or maybe they are teaching you something about your camera that you didn't know before. And these challenges are for any level of photographer, whether you're starting out or you've been photographing for a while. As I say, everybody will get something different out of them, and you can use any kit, including smartphones. In fact, I focus a little bit on the smartphones tips, because I think most people will be using smartphones, and certainly almost everybody has one. So hopefully you find that useful. And each challenge is an invitation to tell a little bit of a story of what's happening at the moment for you. And through that, it's my hope that you'll be able to document some of these times that we're all experiencing at the moment and what they mean for you. So each one is a little bit of a story, and that was inspired because the Dukes and their art forms that they promote and that they instigate are all about storytelling. So this fits in with that. So the ways that you can share your photographs with us are, let me get my sheet to remind myself, the Facebook page. So you might be watching this video on the Facebook page. Share your photographs in the comments, and I'll try and comment on each one as well. If you've got any questions, do put them in there as well. You could go to the Instagram page at the Dukes Lancaster and tag the Dukes, and tag the Dukes on Twitter as well at the Dukes Theatre. We'd also love you to email your responses to tom@dukeslancaster.org, because we'd love to collate some of the creative responses to these and other challenges that the Dukes are providing at the moment. So on to today's challenge, and I would like you to tell us a story about the colour yellow. It sounds a bit random, but I shall explain where that's come from. Whenever I do a photo challenge series or training, I absolutely love to invite people to look out for one specific thing, often a colour, but it might be something else. And this helps you to train your photographer's eye and your focus, I think. We can go around not really noticing our environment quite a lot of the time, especially when we're really busy. I think maybe we've done much more of that staying at home. So this is a good challenge for that. But this invites you to look around and notice things that you might not have noticed before. So that can be done through a colour, me giving you a colour, and you looking for only that colour all day. So you'll start to notice things that you perhaps didn't notice before. It's like when you get a new car and you suddenly see loads of people with the same car. I've just started running recently, and it's amazing how many people are out running that I've never noticed before, but because I'm doing it, that's just training my focus to notice things that I didn't. So the colour yellow. You might not think you have that many yellow things around, but I think you'll be surprised as soon as you start looking. And I think that's a really valuable lesson. So when I first got my DSLR, I was going through a bit of a tough time, and I decided to challenge myself to a gratitude practice. But the way I did that was to use my camera, and I decided to take a picture every day of something I was grateful for, something I enjoyed, or a blessing in my life. Because at that time I was feeling quite down, and I was thinking, there's so many things going wrong. But actually that helped me to just start noticing, and the more I noticed, the more I noticed, and the more I saw, and the more I saw. And each day I was able to find things quite easily that I was grateful for, and it really helped me. It really helped me to feel better. So this is a variation of that. So it trains us to notice things we might not have done previously, and that's a good lesson to us all, I think. So this time, the colour yellow. So my extra challenge, an extra bit of training for you today, is about selective colour. And this is a bit technical perhaps, so it's totally up to you whether you do it, but it's really good fun if you do want to have a go. And I'm going to go back to an app that I've mentioned before called Snapseed. Now I want to say it's not the only app you can use, and there's actually apps specifically for Selective Colour. And Selective Colour, by that I mean picking out a colour and making the rest of the image black and white, and it can just be quite a fun way of picking something out of a picture. So open up a picture in Snapseed. I've got one of some colourful bunnies, and I want you to go to Tools. Then I want you to go to the Brush tool. There's loads of things you can do on this app, but I'm just going to be very specific and show you this one thing. So you've got a brush, and underneath you've got different brush options, and I want you to go to Saturation. Then you've got two arrows next to Saturation, and I want you to take it right down to -10. So now when you brush over the picture, it will turn it gradually black and white where you brush. So brush, 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 brush. I'm not going to spend too long on this, and I've made most of the picture black and white, and I've left the yellow bunny. So you can zoom in, get your brush and be really specific, go around the edges, and when you're happy with your image, you should have black and white with a colour selected. Press the tick, go to Export, and then I would save a copy. So you've got the original, and then you've got a copy of the edits that you've done. So that's super quick. Do ask any questions if you want about that, but it's really good fun. Have a play, share your photographs, and I can't wait to see them.